Welcome back to Badass One-on-One Offers. We are in our final lesson of Module 2 about your sales process and going to talk about tips for a successful sales process. As you've probably seen, there is a ton of freedom for you to design your sales process in the way that makes the most sense for you and for your clients. So we want to provide some guidance on how to create something that really works for you. And the first tip that I'm going to share is that the larger the contract, the longer the sales process should be. And for this, you really need to understand the nature of your industry and how quickly people like to make decisions about purchases. And if someone is contemplating a huge contract with you, they're probably going to need some time. And if you try to rush the process and pressure them into a decision, the decision is probably going to be a no. So if you can really slow play your sales process, you're going to have a higher chance of success at converting that client. The second tip is that the more personal your service is, the more personal your sales process should be. And so, for example, if you're doing something really personal, like coaching someone, like particularly health coaching or life coaching, you need to strongly consider having a really personalized sales process. You're going to need to strongly consider getting on a video call with them and having a real face-to-face conversation. So think about ways that you can align how your service is and how your service feels to how your sales process is and how your sales process feels. The last tip is to use your sales process to vet your prospective clients. So by this, I mean, have your prospective clients do things in the sales process that they will need to do in order to be successful working with you. For example, in my sales process, I have my clients go click on a scheduling link and book a video call with me and then show up to that video call at the time that they scheduled. That is a part of my sales process that's very important, because if you can't do those things, if you cannot sign up for a time slot and show up to a Zoom call on time, you're not really going to be able to be successful in a coaching engagement. So I have that as part of my sales process as a test, and some people fail that test. This is another reason why it's really important to have your clients pay an invoice in your sales process and have them pay an invoice before they ever start working with you, because you need to make sure that they can actually do that they're comfortable with your payment system, that they have the funds available to pay your contract and so on and so forth. So think about the things that are required to be successful in your process and make sure those kinds of things are in your sales process too. So that wraps up our Module 2 on mapping the sales process. We're going to head into Module 3, where we're talking about how to lead discovery calls. I will see you in the next module.